For Brighton, obviously trying to steady them in the way they are playing today.
Because it will be so important, that start for them in particular, and just kind of keeping them.
Today will take them back level on points with leaders Chelsea, but Brighton have already undone Gareth Taylor's side once this. Inabrima misses out through injury in a blow for Brighton, and Beatrice Sarri drops. Shaw is fit and starts in a big boost for the visitors after recovering from it. Delighted to have Gilly Flaherty alongside me for this one, and it has been a bitterly disappointing time for Brighton. Has seen his sides pull players, and the officials take the knee. A message against racism. So it is Manchester City to get us underway. It has been a desperately disappointing 10 days for Gareth Taylor's side. The treble dream can win over Manchester City in their history. First coming earlier this season. Here they come, Haley looking for the run of Turland. Hasegawa gets there, draws the foul, but already positive front foot attitude from Elizabeth Turland.
Yeah, gets her body across Turland. You can see it here now, she just gets across, a little slight nudge in the back, but she does really well.
Hasegawa forwards, mark on the turn. She's still going, Jess Park. Goes down by Torres Dortier. Now Fowler. Space for him. Won't fall to Shaw. Hasegawa for Manchester City. Brighton. Hasegawa. Parr. Goes down by Lasada. Pinto will help out. Kuhlberg clears away. Yeah, you just in their history already this season. Certainly something to build on from that performance. Manchester City build down the left. Hemp went for the chip.
They've got four competitions to be thinking of.
Hemp with the interception. Hasegawa saw the run of Wahabi. So did Katie Robinson. Followed by Caravali. Hasegawa nicely done. Ahead of Shaw. Kuhlberg's there. Zigiotti. Now Haley. Robinson wants it, and Haley has found her. Cleared away by Keating. Zigiotti. Won't keep up matches in the league combined. 6 across the previous 9, 7 all in one afternoon against Bristol City. It was a huge result for them if it had gone the other way. Just been 2 points between them.
It's a 6-pointer, and it really, realistically, those sort of games. And I think it really just sort of killed off Bristol a little bit as well. But it's an important, huge result for him.
Lasada with the foot in. Kuhlberg. Pinto looking for Robinson. Hasegawa. Shaw. Lead away by Kuhlberg. Here goes Mary Fowler. Up. Good run, but ran into trouble. Robinson ran into Hasegawa. He so often just knows it.
You know, and it's to be delayed by half an hour because of the socks. I mean, obviously it is human error, and obviously there was someone who had to take responsibility.
Almost through to Katie Robinson. Alexandria has to watch turn and flags up. Keating saves.
From Brighton. I think as well, you see, Man City defenders looked a little bit nervous as well. And I think that's what Turland comes right off the back.
And they cause a problem here. Wahabi skips away from Robinson and Zigiotti as well. Here is him. Shaw is just behind it. Get away by Brighton.
Earlier on in the game, when they was winning the ball, they was giving it straight back to Man City, but they're not doing that now. They're looking.
Now Hasegawa, Shaw, Hasegawa, Wahabi, Hemp now. Up against Caravali, he does well. Caravali will clear away. Here is Park. And Hemp could be in here. Hemp for Manchester City. Bagley beaten. And Lauren Hemp gives Manchester City the goal they...
It's a good patient build-up play from City. You see Lauren Hemp, she's run off the back of Lasada. I mean, Bagley off.
Wahabi. Hit away by Bergsvand, up to Lasada. Finds Caravali. Good ball by Caravali and a good interception by Alexandri as well. Hasegawa. Here is Hasegawa. Here is Hasegawa. Alexandra. Now Kasparai. Hasegawa once more. Jotzi almost getting that. A little loose there from Greenwood. Manchester City dallying. Could it be costly? Greenwood's done well to win it back there. Hasegawa forward to Hemp. Off she goes, Lauren Hemp. Nothing in her mind, it looks like. Still going Hemp, and the block. Manchester City play the corner short. Here is space for Coombs. Blocked away by Brighton, and will spin to Katie Robinson. She's done really well there. Hasegawa matching her stride for stride, but Robinson is too strong. Just in front of Kuhlberg as the flag goes up. And the referee will stop play. Well, she did make an attempt to play the ball there, Kuhlberg, which...
They're tight, and as a centre-back, obviously me being a former centre...
Lowest in the WSL. Versus Manchester City, who dropped only 2 points from winning positions this season. They look for the second goal. Park almost wriggling all the... Another corner to Manchester City. Time Caravali meets it for Brighton. Again, so deep, there's no outlet. Kuhlberg is trying to provide one. Hasegawa, very calmly done. Such composure on the ball, the Japan international. Nice interchange between Manchester City once again, and Khadija Shaw could be in here. Good foot in by Bergsvand. Shaw still has it. Now Fowler. Kasparai in support. Cleared away by Bergsvand. Hasegawa. Bergsvand there again. Cleared away by Kuhlberg. Kasparai. Now Fowler. Kasparai will latch onto it. Good play. Goes for goal herself. Bagley beats it away. And just enough on it to send Hemp wide as well. Manchester City still come. Wahabi. Full delivery. Cleared away by Lasada, who was then taken out by Khadija Shaw. Here come Manchester City once again. Fowler's there. Fowler scores 2-0. Lovely run. Lovely finish. And Manchester City take a grip on this game.
That's like Man City's DNA, isn't it, really? From one wide player setting up, and the ball, so Bagley goes long. Good pick up play from Lauren Hemp. Little 1-2 as well, which is what I said earlier on. That's the way to get past Brighton. And then Mary Fowler completely unmarked at the back post there. 1-2 from Coombs and Hemp. Great delivery
in the WSL for this campaign. Manchester City have breathing space against Brighton. Brighton hit back immediately. Caravali won't quite reach Robinson, and
myself in those positions, you get higher up the pitch.
The attacks that have beaten Sophie Bagley. Hemp taking the shot early on for the first. Perhaps I feel she could have done better at a near post, but the power on it from him enough to take it. Intercepted Masada. Hasegawa to Coombs. Hemp trying to get past Bergsvand. He's done well. Hemp's done better. Khadija Shaw, angles tight, unselfish. Fowler's effort blocks. The referee will stop play.
I mean, I think it is deserved. I think if you're looking at the way in regards to chances, City have had the better ones. But they're punished Brighton as well for overplaying.
And they're coming forward once more as we enter 2 minutes of added time. An opportunity here with Brighton's back line not quite at full fitness. Well, this has paid off. They've got through to half-time, Brighton. Now, Lisette Maria
level that we know that they can play at, but they're going in the happier team because they're 2-0 up. But it'd be interesting to see if Brighton carry on doing this.
Loyal companion. He hasn't quite had enough, has he? No, surely. Let's see.
Doss here, and that's a lot of experience, Gilly, to have lost. I mean, Lee Mungwen as well, an experienced player, but you played with Maria Torres-Doss here. She really likes to orchestrate that back line, and she didn't look happy initially when she came off. Did manage to continue until half-time as Brighton look to break through their danger on the break and have started this second half positively.
Yeah, I think they've set the tempo. You know, you see they're pressing.
Wahabi. Hemp. Nice turn. Decent try. Very decent into.
Just a City player able to pick up the rebound.
Manchester City still come. Here is Chess Park. Nice footwork. In the base. Fowler. Shaw's on the move. Kasparai. Shaw, time to take the touch. Coombs with the effort, blocked by Bergsvans. And Hemp. Fowler with the corner. Cleared away by Carabali. Only as far as Hemp, and now Coombs. Ricochet is kind to Brighton.
With it, taking care of it when they went forward. It's not just over-hitting it or giving the ball straight back to City. You're not going to be able to get her into the game as much. No, Kuhlberg was striding into it. Lauren Hemp had to track back, otherwise she was through. Lauren Hemp had to track back, otherwise she was through.
Beautifully done by Hasegawa. And Manchester City are on the hunt for a third goal. Here is Coombs. Fowler to the left. Poor delivery. Lee
fell short of where they needed to go.
Hasegawa looking for Shaw. Cleared away by Kuhlberg, and Pinto will help it on.
Ireland's gone out to the right. And I think with Lee Gumin, she's very direct. You know, she likes to press you. She likes to be all over you. Don't let you have the time and the space to play the pass that you want. And she'll never give up on something either. So I think it's a bold, promising move from Mikey Harris.
What can Manchester City make of this move here? There's promise in it. Here is Fowler. Might go for goal. Does go for goal. Here is him. He's everywhere at the moment. Left wing, right back, central midfield.
She don't even look tired.
Netherlands trying to play through Lee Gumin. Manchester City play their way out of trouble. Kasparai, Shaw in a foot race with Carabali, and Shaw's got there first. And Shaw's past Carabali, who pulls her back right on the edge of the area. It's going to be a free kick. What punishment is there going to be? The yellow card is out. Yellow card for Yorelin Carabali. She is for Manchester City. Greenwood goes for goal, beaten away by Bagley. On the follow-up is Hemp, blocked and cleared. And Brighton survive and are off on the counter. Here goes Robinson, roared on by the home crowd. Hasegawa with her, Robinson still with it. And in the end, Wahabi turning now, closing down Alexandri, but Manchester City have played around it. Hasegawa, Fowler, saw the run of Park. Locked away. City have taken the corner short. Hasegawa will send it in, and the header is in. Third goal for Manchester City. And that will be the 3 points for Manchester City. Bunny Shaw rising.
I think you can tell by the way the game's going, it was waiting to happen. Again, Brighton far too slow to come and close that ball down. Can't allow a player like Yui Hasegawa to get the ball there and have the time and space to pick out Shaw.
16 have come in the WSL in just 15 games. She extends her lead in the Golden Boot race ahead of Lauren James. But it's the title race that Manchester City are focused on. And after Chelsea's victory on Friday night against Arsenal, after the disappointment of those cup exits, they're responding here. But can Brighton respond? to that third City goal. Turlin's delivery blocked. So on the fence, Jenny, I like that. Here is Lee Min. Almost suited Tatiana Pinto. Alexandria will tidy up for Manchester City.
Go for him because they wanted it so much, you know, to get into the top four. It's all about getting into the top three, getting Champions League.
Here come Manchester City. Fowler, it's behind. Sure, it's Coombs. It's 4. And she does have her goal. Swept home to underscore.
I did say, though, it was a matter of time for Laura Coombs. You know, she's been able to pick that spot throughout the whole of this game on the edge of the box.
Right, puts Keating under a bit of pressure. Brighton with the change as well. We'll run through those in a moment, but Brighton looking to at least get on the score sheets. Be a tricky Sarri. Here come Brighton. Kuhlberg. Let it run for Sarri. Lovely ball over the top. Turlin's drawing the same.
Yeah, straight Chloe Kelly coming in would probably be the team that will play against Manchester United. It's also, though, a great opportunity for these players, Morgan, Mace, you know, have not been playing a lot, to be able to get minutes.
Points with leaders Chelsea. Goal difference keeps Chelsea ahead as the flag goes up. And one player who has certainly played her part. And one player who has certainly played her part.
Player of the match is Lauren Hemp.
Her role in this game is done. As Lisa Simons takes this week for Brighton. Turlin, Sarri. Oh, brilliant! Brighton do get a goal. League isolation, but it will mean so much to this player. Off the bench again. To call. Cleared away by Ruby Mace. Well, all of a sudden, this performance for Manchester City, and as we've said, the difference could be so key. But the key thing was to respond to the disappointment of those 2 cup exits that ended their treble hopes. But their WSL title hopes are very...
Brighton showed good spells throughout the game. And I think Lee Gumin coming on, I think she brought
those 2 cup competitions for Gareth that win.
100%, Sarah. I think they showed that they bounced back, you know, from 2 really disappointing exits out of the cup. They had a good performance. They were able to raise their levels even more so in the second.
Point did you think will Gareth Taylor be with conceding that goal late on?
I do think so. I think it's a shame, especially the way they played, to switch off, especially off a set piece as well. They will be disappointed.